Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You take a look at the Spurs, they're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And checking out New York, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson out there with Gobert. And it's Durant. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Thompson in at the two-guard spot. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Durant. No good off the front iron. Westbrook against Caruso. Westbrook with the bucket.
So good at finding the angles of drive. Westbrook is as fast as he is agile.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, who told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him, whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. A wide open look here for Caruso. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, oh, he looks to score even more.
Tipped away. Westbrook kicks to Jackson. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. And that one is good by Beasley.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Westbrook against Caruso. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Beasley sets a screen for Westbrook. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And it's Green missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Thompson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Now let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. 5th, Jaren Jackson.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Westbrook. He had 15 points last outing. Green kicks to Westbrook. Shot, high post. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
Pass to KD. Durant drawing the double team. Thompson against Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Over Green. They double him with Green. Robinson. San Antonio with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. And it's Green missing. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the 76ers. Thompson passes to Robinson. And here's Gobert, guarded by Green. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Robinson.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Caruso against Westbrook. Pass to Şengün. Down low. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's KD after the basket by San Antonio. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 6 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside, Green. Back to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Misses from close range. The Knicks leading by 4. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Durant. Caruso sets the screen for KD. Misses the 3. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green against Durant. Green dishes to Jackson. It's Beasley on the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Beasley. Over Thompson. And that one is good by Beasley. He has 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Markkanen, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Knicks, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
Well, I think for New York, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Westbrook. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Jackson kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Beasley. Over Thompson. No good from Beasley.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Thompson passes to KD. Back to Thompson. Westbrook against Caruso. 4 on the clock. High post shot. Offensive rebound. Back to Thompson. Durant against Green. Pass to KD. Takes the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Şengün. Kicks it out to Beasley. Caruso against Westbrook to stop the run. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 9. Thompson with it. Now Green defending. 13 feet away. The shot by Thompson, no good. San Antonio's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. With the fadeaway. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Durant with it. 9 points in the game so far. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Pass to Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bol comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Alex Caruso. San Antonio making a switch here. Merrill's checked in. Outside, Markkanen. San Antonio with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Merrill. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Lauri Markkanen. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for New York. New York, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 10. Now Merrill. Pass to Champagnie. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. New York leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Richardson cover. Gobert finds Thompson. And the 3-ball is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
Shot clock at 2. Şengün, no good. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And the dunk by Bol.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here's Richardson. Still yet to score. Up top, Şengün. Bol covering. Şengün against Bol. Richardson, no luck. The Knicks leading by 14. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Şengün with a screen on DiVincenzo. Richardson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Spurs have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That's good from Richardson. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Knicks. Spurs also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
Here's Bol. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points. Bol's got his second bucket of the game to go. Inside with his first shot attempt, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So with Westbrook on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Jaren Jackson. Sam Merrill out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. Richardson, good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the middle, intercepted. Merrill passes to Richardson. Jackson setting the pick here for Richardson. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Hits the jumper in space. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside, Markkanen. And it's Sam Merrill with the foul. That's his first foul. And New York making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
New York Knicks, number 20, Justin Holiday.
Markkanen passes to Bol. Back to Markkanen. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with the screen for Bol. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Spurs trail by 13. Richardson the bounce pass. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bol finds Gobert. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Spins. Bol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Now, here's Richardson. He's got 6. Pass to Champagnie. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Holiday.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Markkanen passes to Bol. Good on the bucket. Bol's got 7 points in the game. Spurs trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jackson passes to Champagnie. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
top Gobert.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Gobert. Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Russell Westbrook comes in for Sam Merrill. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, here's Richardson. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Westbrook with the bucket.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
Westbrook against DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Westbrook. He has 6. Outside, Green. Jackson looking it over. 6 to shoot. Another shot, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for JaVale McGee, and it's Durant in for Justin Holiday. Now, here's Bull. He's got 7. Durant drawing the double team. Three-pointer, Markkanen gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 5.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Pass to Richardson. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Westbrook. Outside, KD. Markkanen a screen on Richardson. Durant uses his size and close.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Richardson the pass to Westbrook. Down low, here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
DiVincenzo against Westbrook. Durant kicks the ball. Off target with his 3. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Westbrook dishes to Richardson. Left side, Jackson. Over Bull. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Jackson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Bull. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Evan, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on. I say the more the better for the Knicks. Thompson comes in for Bull. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo. Şengün's checked in for San Antonio. Malik Beasley comes in for Richardson.
And Klay looking opportunistic in transition. Great job executing there.
Outside, Green. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Gobert checked in for New York. Spurs also with the sub. Champagne's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, San Antonio. They trail by 11. Pass to KD. Tries to save it. New York with a new 14. Robinson down low. Şengün covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. KD's shot is off. Spurs trail by 11. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Clock at 6. Green inside the three-point line.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Knicks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
You can't send Durant to the line too often. He's always been an efficient free throw shooter.
And so Durant nails them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Şengün. His last outing, he had 8 points. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Champagnie. Westbrook a screen on Gobert. Here's Champagnie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Okay, Şengün, look at the big man baiting the defender into the foul.
The Spurs have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Pass to Şengün. Beasley with it. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Beasley's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's KD. KD, so efficient in there.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Outside, Green.
First half, 2 minutes.
Up top, Şengün. Guarded by Robinson. Kicks it out to Beasley. Şengün with the screen for Beasley. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Beasley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Robinson passes to Thompson. Thompson with the 3.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Westbrook against Caruso. Caruso with the steal. 1:14 left in the first half. That shot missing. Spurs trail by 14. Easily in the post. KD's on him. Durant with some nice D. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the score by New York, Westbrook passes to Şengün. Beasley against Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Westbrook. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 16. Caruso looking for an opening. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. At the top of the key, Gobert. Westbrook against Caruso. It's blocked, and they get it back. Here's Şengün. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Let's keep attacking, make the extra pass, get their size out of the lane, hit the open man.
Simple fundamental basketball has worked so far. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
Well, Durant just taking charge. Kept that defense on balance in the first half. I know he's got more tricks up his sleeve.
Without doubt, Shaq. Hard to stop a guy who excels at every type of shot.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan favorite three-point contest.
The three-point.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Thompson is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Lee in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Westbrook kicks to Şengün. Again, Şengün missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Westbrook dishes to Green. And here's Beasley. Outside Westbrook from deep. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Nice shot by Thompson.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Beasley. 12 points for him. Pass to Green. Outside Jackson. Here's Şengün. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Robinson with the block.
This has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
It's good. Durant's got 20.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Jackson against Gobert. Will it go? And Jaren Jackson, good for 3. Jackson's got 12.
finally a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
KD passes to Robinson. Beasley against Thompson. Pass to KD. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing. Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Green passes to Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
To the paint. And stolen by Şengün. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Back to Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against the Nuggets, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
That free throw, no good. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
And he's good on the second.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Caruso finds Thompson. Durant against Green. KD with the bucket. KD's got 8 here in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Outside Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now here's Durant. He's got 26. Here's Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Green against Thompson. Green kicks to Jackson. Back to Green. Beasley for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Durant with it. Now Green defending, and that one is good. Durant's got 28 points for the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. In third, the Knicks.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Beasley against Thompson. Beasley left side. Here's Jackson. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls. Jackson's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Durant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Westbrook against Caruso. Outside Jackson. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
No good from Durant. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Beasley. Now Jackson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Şengün. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. An NBA players poll voted the Knicks' Tom Thibodeau as the coach they least like to play for. But New York guard Dante DiVincenzo says nobody in the NBA wants to practice. Tibbs does a great job of balancing things. What he does better than anybody is come prepared. We're going to lock in, get it done, and get out of there. Kevin?
He's a gritty coach, isn't he? But I love him. Here's Thompson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jackson. Over Gobert. Jackson misses.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Jackson setting the pick here for Westbrook. They could use a bucket, and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So for the Knicks, Bol. He's checked in for Robinson. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Alex Caruso. Durant deciding where to go with it. Markkanen sets the pick for KD. The rebound by Champagnie.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Westbrook. Şengün with a screen on DiVincenzo. Westbrook finds Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
so calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's KD. After the basket by San Antonio, Thompson dishes to Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
The Spurs making a switch here. Merrill's checked in. And so Durant nails them both. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Merrill has it in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Merrill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one. It's Durant on the wing. Got it from 16 feet.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
2 minutes remaining.
At the elbow, it's Şengün. Now, here's Richardson. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. It's not going to go for him.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
1:31 left here in the third quarter. Pulls up, high post, and the Spurs scoring again. 1:06 left to play in the third. Pass to Bull from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Bull's got 10 points.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Richardson against DiVincenzo. Now, here's Şengün. Spurs working the ball around now. Merrill with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. Shoots. Merrill can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Bull against Şengün. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Alperen Şengün at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. And New York making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Knicks running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Sam Merrill. He's out there with Richardson. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. Here's Merrill. Pass to Richardson. Back to Merrill. And here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Puts up a 3, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Richardson, no luck. The Knicks leading by 21. Left side, Markkanen. The shot comes out. And San Antonio shooting around 40% from the floor here. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Now here is McGee.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Number 17, third personal foul, first team foul. JaVale McGee at the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for the Knicks, making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Both free throws good from McGee. Spurs trail by 21. Richardson with it. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Richardson. 4 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
He gives up a bit of size in the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Number 17.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's an 18-point lead. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Richardson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Jackson with the screen. Merrill passes to Champagnie. Richardson against DiVincenzo. Richardson, no luck. The Knicks leading by 20. Out left to the wing. Here's Bol. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And you can't forget about Bol's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
Now, here's Richardson. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games. Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
That's good from Jackson. Kevin Durant's checked in for Joseph. Russell Westbrook in for San Antonio. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 21. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Markkanen. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Richardson attacking. Pass to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Richardson. Outside for Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark. For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Markkanen dishes to McGee. DiVincenzo passes to McGee. McGee is screen on Jackson. The wide open look for Durant. It's good from long range. Durant's got 39.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for JaVale McGee. Thompson comes in for Bull. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Now Merrill. Pass to Jackson. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for San Antonio.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
Robinson kicks to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. KD's got 43 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Down low, Jackson, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
That's good from Jackson. New York leading by 22. It's Durant on the wing. And the shot is good.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now, here's Şengün. Green with a screen for Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. Green with a screen on Caruso. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by New York. And here is Durant. Pass to Caruso. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Gobert finds Robinson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
And that one misses. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Beasley's checked in for the Spurs. He hits the second from the line.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
So here's Westbrook. Pass to Jackson. And it's Beasley in the corner. Stolen by Thompson. Durant with it. New York moving it around. And stolen by Şengün. In transition, here come the Spurs. Beasley finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Gobert with the bounce pass. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Green. 5 on the clock. Here's KD. The step-back jumper is good. KD's got 48.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Şengün with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside, KD. Pass to Gobert. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Robinson kicks to Caruso. Tries again. Driving to the basket. Misses from short range.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Green dishes to Beasley. Jackson setting the pick here for Beasley. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Caruso. And it's Westbrook missing. The Knicks leading by 23. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Out to the right wing. Thompson for three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one is good by Beasley.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Durant just inside the line. He drains the quick shot. KD's got 50 points. Westbrook passes to Şengün. Here's Beasley. Green with a screen on Thompson. From deep three-point land. No good from Beasley. For New York, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Outside, KD wants to get it to Robinson and does. Robinson sets a screen for Caruso. And the dunk by Robinson.
Caruso knows how to manipulate a defense. That's a nice dish right there.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Şengün. Beasley outside. Şengün passes to Westbrook. Jackson setting the pick here for Westbrook. His three-pointers off the mark. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Gobert. Down low. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Gobert. And that's now 19 points for Klay Thompson. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome. I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's DiVincenzo. And Westbrook pulls it down. The Spurs shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Şengün passes to Green, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Lopez, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Now, here's DiVincenzo. And McGee kicks to Markkanen. Back to McGee. Green against Markkanen. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 32, Bol.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Markkanen passes to DiVincenzo. Bol setting the pick for DiVincenzo. Good on the triple.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Green with a screen on Holiday. Beasley with a clean look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up.